Hello, and welcome to my talk titled Transforming Concerns into Improved Infrastructure as a New Instruction Coordinator. My name is Donna Witek, and I am the Information Literacy Coordinator at the University of Scranton. I am presenting and recording my talk from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional caretakers of this land, the Lenape, the Munsee, and the Susquehannocks. May we be ever mindful of their absence from this place and commit ourselves to stewarding this land with the same level of care and compassion as we navigate our communities towards justice grounded in knowledge and wisdom. I'm grateful to the COM Conference Committee for sharing resources with presenters and attendees to aid in this work, which can be found on the conference website. This talk will share the collaborative process by which my librarian team communally defined the program's needs and values with the goal of reclaiming the librarian's agency within the relationship dynamic created by one-shot instruction. So I've been a research and instruction librarian at the University of Scranton since 2008. Our information literacy program is primarily course integrated one-shot instruction. So that's our model of instruction where we are invited into courses to present and teach information literacy to students within the context of their course. The culture of instruction requests prior to 2018 included the following. Course faculty would typically email a query to either their liaison librarian or to the information literacy coordinator, who would then forward that to the appropriate librarian. Scheduling, planning, and collaboration would all occur over email, many emails back and forth ahead of the actual scheduled instruction. Sometimes there was an in-person meeting planned or ad hoc or at the query or planning stages, but not always. And I taught within this sort of cultural context of instruction requests until 2017, when I became information literacy coordinator when my predecessor retired. So at that time, we also hired 2 new research and instruction librarians. And as I onboarded them and observed their first semester of teaching in fall 2017 and heard their experiences, it led me to ask the question, were my own frustrations shared with my colleagues? So these frustrations regarding the way in which requests are handled and the way in which we communicate what the program does to our course faculty colleagues. And if so, what could we do about it? So that led me to thinking through a process, an internal process within the department that I might be able to deploy in order to enact some infrastructural changes to things like our requesting process for course faculty. So my goal was to codify and record our collective expectations for course instructors and our ideals for instruction. So what are the ideal circumstances for instruction as part of the information literacy program? So the first step that I took was to facilitate discussion and gather feedback from my research and instruction team. This began with developing a series of question prompts and emailing those to my colleagues ahead of an in-person meeting, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. Examples of the questions on that list of discussion prompts include: what characteristics represent an information literacy instruction experience that you'd consider successful or effective? Also, same question, but for unsuccessful or ineffective sessions, what made them that way? What were those conditions and characteristics? What steps in advance of a scheduled instruction session benefit the session? So, and there were many other questions on the list. They were all meant to be discussion prompts for discussion. So I sent them in advance so that my librarians had time to reflect on them and think about their experiences. I then hosted an in-person closed meeting with them, a group meeting, in order to gather their responses to the prompts. And I'll talk about that meeting in a moment. I shared the master notes document back with them for further editing, feedback, and endorsement. I then coded that feedback for themes. And the benefit here is that this aided in identifying broad areas on which to focus solutions. It helps with the organization of project management for solutions, and the values of our instruction program, which are also the values of my librarians who make up that program, emerged this way, which helps with understanding our identity as librarians who teach and also communicating that identity with our course faculty colleagues. I then invited feedback from the wider department, so all the rest of the librarians outside of the research and instruction team, and also library administrators, many of which also have experiences with the wider campus related to teaching. And also the goal here was to have them elaborate and strengthen the document with their own experiences, but also to eventually garner their buy-in and endorsement so that we could say that this was, any solutions were based on the needs of the department as a whole. Then projects planned solutions in response to the issues and concerns identified. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. So additional factors to consider, and this is where I want to talk a little bit about the in-person meeting especially that I hosted with my librarians. The process needs to feel and be safe and hospitable, but it also needs to be built on trust. So librarians at all career levels need to feel comfortable and safe sharing their experiences and feelings about those experiences. As the information literacy coordinator and as a senior faculty librarian in the department, it's my job to use the power and privilege afforded to me by those positions of power to facilitate communication and collaboration, where the lived experiences of teaching librarians at all stages of their career are weighed equally as evidence from which to enact change that will benefit all stakeholders, librarians, course faculty, and students. There was also strength in having these conversations in person and live. And of course, in COVID-19, that's hard to do, but this was before that. So, and then recording concerns without attributing speakers, which is very important so that everyone felt safe, to be honest, to share their experiences with honesty. And also I made sure that that was clear in advance so that they knew I wouldn't be recording speakers. So also that the conversation be open and candid, but they, if needed, they could name names. So it wasn't this thing where they needed to worry about retribution if they referred to a particular course faculty they were working with. The purpose is not to track down those course faculty, and I made it clear to them that was not going to be an outcome. Instead, it was to use their librarian experiences with those faculty to inform our infrastructural improvements, so that rather than address things on an individual level, we could actually make infrastructural change to the program as a whole, and that way the changes had the weight of the department behind them. Some venting is okay in this context, I think, for the sake of, again, it feeling like a safe environment, but the key is not to let the conversation go too much off the rails. So I was always bringing it back to the question prompts, and I think we struck a good balance when we had our meeting, which was kind of like a focus group, but this was not a research study, so it wasn't like, you know, IRB approved or anything like that. This was purely for internal information gathering purposes and communication and getting to know one another as well. So then finally, communication and buy-in throughout the process is key. And this is while maintaining programmatic authority over final deliverables. And this basically refers to the idea that I was looping in the wider department at various stages so that they could both weigh in and shape the outcomes along with the research and instruction librarians who are the main stakeholders, but also so that they can endorse our solutions as we communicate them out to the campus as a whole. So the findings from our particular time working through this process, I just kind of have them projected here, so I'll very quickly sort of inventory them. The 5 themes that came out was that issues and concerns related to the presence of an assignment or lack thereof with requests that come in, respect and engagement by course faculty in the whole process and in what it is we do, timing of both the instruction request and the instruction itself, expectations, and this refers to course faculty expectations and when they might be out of alignment with program values, our program values, or our program learning outcomes. And also internal issues, which were great to identify because they had to do with our internal program workflows, which were things that were very much in my control as the information literacy coordinator. So by coding those, I was able to determine that those were quick fixes, low-hanging fruit that I could address. And because often those were workflows that I inherited from my predecessor, and I was able to make those changes relatively easy. So finally, very briefly discussing the outcome of this process. In a broad sense, it allowed me to begin project planning. And so I created a spreadsheet, and there's a snippet of it on the screen right now, in which I mapped themes, issues, and concerns with possible solutions that I brainstormed. I also coded those solutions for how difficult they would be to implement, depending on how many units are involved in implementing them. Some things that were very difficult to implement that would be coded red are things that were really 100% out of our control. And so it was good to know what those are so that we could identify them, acknowledge it as a constraint, but then redirect our energies to the changes we actually could make, and allowed me to prioritize. And so what came from that process, this is again still we're now in spring 2018, was the development of an evidence-based, in many ways, informational policy webpage, as well as an online instruction request form, our very first one ever. And we developed the language on the policy page, as well as the questions on the form. in response to very specific concrete concerns. And it's kind of why our instruction request form might look different from other programs' instruction request form, because ours are very rooted in our local needs and the concerns that we were sort of created the form in response to. So I'm not going to pull it up, but I'm happy to do that during the Q&A portion for the sake of time, but I do have the link to it up on the screen and it's in my conference materials. So with that, I'm going to end my presentation and I look forward to conversation during the Q&A. Thank you very much.